What's up, guys? Zach at Grip It Customs. I know it has been a really long time, like a year, since I've posted anything. I've been busy with just work, not so much stippling, but work and life, and I just haven't posted anything. I recently started seeing that a lot of people have been commenting on my videos and really liked some of the feedback I was giving and information I was giving, so I think that's pretty cool, and I want to try to grow the channel and try to do more videos. This is a Staccato grip that I've been sent, that someone has sent me to work on, and I've pretty much done most of my prep work. So I just want to kind of show you guys. It's a little blotchy, but I'll clean it up more. Basically, these staccatos, they have a really high texture to them already, and you've got to get that off. And basically how I do that is I will use like one of these carbide bits at a high speed on your Dremel and just start removing it nice and easy. I just remove it to where I'm not completely flat with the surface, but just start removing it, and it's basically as high as what the star is. So basically I'm just going through and removing. You don't want to use the tip of this, so you dig too deep. There may be places where you'll kind of get close through here. But basically I kind of turn it on its side, being very careful. These don't have a lot of polymer in places, so you need to be careful not to go too deep. But I'll start out with one of these. And I may bounce in once I've kind of got all this removed from pretty much this point in. I come through with one of these diamond tip bits on my Dremel, also running high speed, and I'll get pretty close to inside here, and then I'll just kind of take out what I need to, just like that. I don't hit unless I'm cutting in, so obviously a bar that runs through here, a divider, and I took it out. So I'll just kind of run this right on through to make my line. But anyway, I use this to get as close as I can. And then to clean things up, I will come through, and I'm constantly vacuuming on this. I just got a rigid shop vac that sits right underneath my table, and I can turn it on and use it when I need to, because if you keep this stuff clean, it's easy to see. It keeps your table clean. So shop vac is a must in my opinion. So anyway, once I kind of come through and remove this to where I'm pretty close, I will clean it all up. I will use one of my little sanding discs here. It's like a sanding / polishing disc. It kind of knocks stuff off. They have different colors. You can get them off Amazon. I like the black ones. They don't really scuff nothing up if you're careful. And I run them at a low speed, not even medium, just below medium on my Dremel. And again, I have the I forgot the 4300 Dremel with the attachment. And another thing that helps me too is I'll tape this up, kind of like a tattoo artist. They got a bunch of tape built up on them. It just keeps your hand open more instead of gripping tight. And let's see here. So once I do that and I kind of get it cleaned up, I see where I got spots in here that may be close. I'll come through with a tiny little Dremel, just a round one, and this will help you get in real close. I mean, even these places where you're cutting in, you can get in real close to them. And like right now, I have basically finished all that. I've hit it with this little disc I just showed you, this little drum. Went through and kind of hit it, stayed away from right in here. But if you're at a low speed, you're not really going to scuff anything up. But what's cool, like even this one's completely flat on this end. On these spots you just really can't get to, you can use these. You go just nice and easy, it'll clean up really nice. And I just like doing this before I stipple. I pretty much went through and got all of it, but just anywhere where you got a couple, it's like just kind of hanging on, you can use this, and it just cleans it up. I'm not applying a lot of force or nothing like that, but it works pretty good. So anyway, next is going to be stippling this bad boy. I tried to just make sure, like I said, it looks rough, but it's not really that rough. But I tried to just kind of come back in with a very, like, 300 grit or just something. I got different variety sizes of these, but one of the small ones. These little deals from Harbor Freight are awesome. I got these at Harbor Freight, and they're cheap. They work great. So bigger sanding drum, a smaller one. I'll take in one of these just fine and just kind of go through and sand along the edge just to kind of clean it up. I need to probably do a little bit more in here, but just till it all starts to look like this. Like I said, you don't want to go super deep on these, but just smooth everything out the best you can so your stippling just looks a lot cleaner, a lot better. So yeah, next will be starting to stipple on this thing, and I will also do a video on it, and I believe I'm going to be doing a full video on a Glock 26 that I'll be starting this weekend most likely. So all right, I'll get ready and we'll start stippling.